We at the plate, Colton Wong. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman, Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Brock Holt now. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. In is Christian Yelich. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a look over to first.
No, he's safe.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Keston Hiura. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Yadi Molina digging in now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Tyler O'Neill is now behind 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. So they pick up no. Runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So here is Avisail Garcia, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia, and he fouls this one off. From the belt, the pitch, fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs, He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Milwaukee. So striding forward now, number 62, 9-1-2 due up. Here's a high pop-up. Sogard moving to his left, one away. So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Brett Anderson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses strike 2. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Hit on the ground to short, fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Brock Holt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fouled off.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Right at the third.
Leading off for St. Louis, the third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Carpenter.
Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. All even now, 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. O'Neill takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Lane Thomas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the.
And here's Christian Yelich now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Squared that one up just a little late. Yelich tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
0-1.
Hit out toward second. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now to the plate, Colton Wong. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run. In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Edman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
0-1, no strike.
And he popped him up. Hira into shallow center, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow. It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bader is there, and he'll bring this one in. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring. Bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. So bases are empty here with 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the. Digging in to try it again, Tyler O'Neill. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Tyler.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Another one sent foul. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And it's quickly 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Number 62 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... Ryan Braun is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in the zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
No hits to this point. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Boy, Talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Christian Yelich is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Omar Narvaez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Thomas to the track. On the warning track, he makes. Brent Suter is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Garcia on the run. He's there and records the first out. So striding in, Tommy Edman. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Misses down below the knee. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Put the Cards add on. Now batting, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
no left fielder.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Eric Sogard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Runners off for second. Pulled toward right center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone. Ben Gamble will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16. Ben Gamble.
That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the third out. So no runs here on it. Start of the eighth on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Your attention, please.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ray Black is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Slow roller left side. He's got it.
The catcher, number 4.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
I got the count.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, outside.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Standing in, Lane Thomas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
The right fielder, number 48. Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Paul DeYoung will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Back goes Thomas at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Standing in now, Brock Holt. And he popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bader in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking they've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Ready now, Tommy Edman. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it.
Now batting. The first baseman.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. One left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Giovanni Gallegos comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Gallegos is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Thomas is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's Avisayu Garcia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
In now, Eric Sogard. Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here's Justin Smoak now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Cards took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Number 62 earns his first win of the season. Giovanni Gallegos hammers down the save, his fourth of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 6 runs on 12 hits.